keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an inter-conference contest. And the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, Bills and their head coach. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys already have the division locked up, so just now playing for positioning in the AFC bracket. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're off and running from Gillette. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's
defense.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
May will throw to get us started here. Hits him on the out route.
これしかない。
After he advances this up to about the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Andre Stevenson.
Okay.
He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the gun, it's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They bring Diggs in motion. 1st down throw for May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's taken down at the 30. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson.
Okay.
First guy he met, no gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Operating from the gun, here's May.
Okay.
Right side, it's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And you wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
May now on 3rd down. He'll get this to Henry. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and 8.
Become a quarterback's best friend. Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Yes.
Able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. To the air yet again, May. And he is into the end zone.
これどうやってやんねん。
The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series.
コーナールートのボール、ディフェンスの設定でゾーンをハードフラッツにだったらタイトエンドショートパックにするハードフラッツですハードフラッツがわからん。
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
もうこれしゃあないハードフラット
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Strong with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. Let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
First tone of the game for James Cook.
Okay.
Nice. To the opposing 43. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. White to throw it. This is complete to Dawson Knox.
Okay.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18.
スラント
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponent starts the game with 6, it feels like it needs some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter.
Okay.
This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first.
Track,
Completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
いやー止めれないこれね
He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Here's White to throw. Brings it in.
Okay. Nice.
First down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Yo, Shari!
The Bills finish
James
their
Cook.
opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, and 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle.
Okay.
It's good. And the Bills start off with 7-7.
次これなのよ
tying this game up. They're all set to center away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
ハードフラッツにコーチングアドレスどこでやんの？これがわからんくて。コーチングアドジャストってやったな、今。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
それそれ。何それ。何なんかわからん。ハードフラッツ。これか。
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's made in the air.
Okay.
Just chucks this away. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the screen for Stevenson.
Okay.
Take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's plays like that.
初めて止めれた。
So I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing.
よしよしよしよし、いいよ。コーチはマジで分かってんのかな。はい、オッケー。宮野ね。ああ、まあこれしかない。
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
インターセプト。なんで今の投げた？これ。目の前におったのに。余計なことしたで。
And they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Okay, okay. Nice stop.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Lay off the play fake.
よしよしよしよしよし、インターセプト。オッケー。トップさん。ナイスナイスナイスナイスナイスナイスナイス。オッケー。ガチナイス。いいね。
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Cook trying this one up the gut.
Yeah, so. Yeah, look.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's White. Short pass brought in.
Okay, nice.
He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It's a gain of 10. And the Phillies first down.
White looking to throw.
Okay. Nice.
Make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw, White. Finds his man.
It's Keon Coleman. Okay.
Down after he gets into the 48.
Nice.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They go play action on first down.
Aha.
Quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Now White. Got a man. It's Knox. And they're going to haul him down.
Okay.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now it's White. Here's a screen.
よし、いったこれ。ジェームズ・クック。ナイス。よっしゃ。
It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there.
Okay.
And the key word there that you said is finish.
That's good.
Because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's
いいね、
great
この
work
ス
to
クリー
make
ン
sure
が
they finish with 6
当たっ
points.
てますね。ナイス。素晴らしい。よっしゃ。
Bass on for the extra point.
Okay.
The point after starts the upright. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
いいぞ。クックマジでナイス。よし。ディフェンス。頼むぞ。
On the return, here's Gibson.
Okay.
Start inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson.
Okay. もうしゃあない。それはしゃあない。
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first.
Okay, nice.
Push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running the counter, Stevenson.
Okay.
Together a yard there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
そろそろ来るよ。パス。
Down, they need
短い
7.
パス来るよ。 めっちゃ動くやん、モーション。
Throw here, third down. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he gets
いやー、
this
今
down
の
to
惜しか
the
ったな
38.
ー。
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's
これ
going
じゃ
to
な
move
い。
the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work. Help reset.
オッケー、オッケー。ナイスナイス
They're
ナイ
on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. They break the huddle, it's second down
ス。ル
now.
ソーいいね。
Brings up second and 12 at the 39-yard
Throwing his May. Henry on the
オッケー、ナイスタックル。
and he's got a decent gain
いいよ、
before
いい
being
よ。
brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's
マ
an
ジでナイ
early
ス。
lead for the Bills. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute.
集中しろ。絶対勝てる。オッケー、トンプソン。第1クォーターちょっと内容濃いな。
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker.
まあこれしゃあないな。
He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense
Dapat
is set.
tumayo.
First and 10. From the red zone now. They set up the screen. It's Diggs. And he'll get this
Ay,
inside
inside.
the 10 to the 9.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
よしよしよしよしよしよしよしよしよし。
Not gonna work.
下げた、ナイス。
Over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Made out a throw on third.
いやー、なんで今
He's
の
gonna continue. He's taking down the 2 on third down.
止めれたはずだぞ。
It's a first and goal.
Patriots first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibson.
いやー、くそ。
For the touchdown. The Patriots
もうこれじゃない。
tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this
よし、結構こ
away.
こ取り返そう。
Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The
Yes, yes,
Bills
yes.
and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. They'll run it with Cook. Escapes a defender.
いやー、くそ。
And he's going to be taken
オッケーオッケー、でもナイスラン。
down. He takes it to the 45.
素晴らしい。
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
White to throw it. And it's going to be complete to
オッケーオッケー。
And he drives this across
Nice,
midfield.
nice, 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 nice.
Enemy territory.
いいよ。
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. White throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. And his short
Okay.
game gets new set of downs.
ナイスゲイン。
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's White to throw. Connects on the cross.
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。
And
ナイ
he's
スナイスナイス。
tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly.
危ねー。
These two are on the same page.
Nearly an interception on that play. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back to throw now.
うわ無理か
Hang on through the contact. Jackson follows the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
Okay.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Nice.
They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver.
Open
The
double.
important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those
いいね。
hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire,
素晴らしいな。
ball, whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to them, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
All set now. 1st and 10. On the ground. First run for Ray Davis.
オッケーオッケーデイビス。
That broke backward on a gain of
いい
4.
ね
With all these collisions, these running backs take between the tackles. Sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders.
Okay, nice,
and
Shaquille.
completes it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. In the hands of Knox.
オッケーナイスノック
And he is well clear of that marker. That
いい
effort's
ね
going to set them up with 1st and goal.
いいよ
The early returns on the stat sheet have been good
いける
so
で
far,
いける
partner.
で
He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Shotgun handoff now to
あかん
Cook.
か
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Back on 2nd and goal.
よっしゃ OK ナイス
The Bills take a second quarter
ナイス
lead.
ノックス結局ノックスやね
Look, you know this better than most. Sometimes these
結
dudes
局
can
ノ
be
ック
a
ス
quarterback's best
はいあり
friend,
がとう
finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis
Yeah.
Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
素晴らしいナイスナイスナイスナイス
Bass on for the extra point.
OK
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by
Let's kick.
7.
Patriots 14.
ノックスノックス天才やんノック
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a
Okay,
touchback.
nice
Gets
tackle.
at the 25-yard line.
止めるよこ
Here's
こ
New England, ready once once again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Okay, okay.
And he's going to get this up to the
26 before being taken
down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Heads out on the bootleg. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield.
Okay.
Stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
まあこれしゃあないか。
To move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's May on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast.
Oh, see.
Just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Completed to his running back.
Okay.
First after a mild gain.
ここよ。
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
From the gun on 3rd down. May. He'll get this to Henry.
どう ?1、よし、1。よし。
The defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play
Okay.
works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
The Patriots have their punting unit out.
Okay.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on
ジェーム
offense
ズ・
now.
クック。
He has
いい
just
ぞ、いいぞ。
shredded NFL defenses so far
マジでいい
this
ぞ。
season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Enough from the pistol to Cook.
いや、これ止められたか。
Starts out small.
Okay.
On that play.
まあまあ。
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. White looking to throw. Got a man. It's Knox.
Okay, nice Knox.
Catch up to him just a second before he
素
can
晴らしいな、マジで。
pick up of 17. And the Bills have a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They go play action on 1st down. Drops it off to Cook.
Okay.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him
Nice.
at the 48. Options
いいの
are
よ。
open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Here's White.
うわ、マジか。
Right as the ball does, and the hit
今のはいいの
incomplete. Jackson Hawes, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time.
うわ、マジか。キビサック。ここはパントやな。
They now face 4th down.
くな。
Bills with a punt team out there. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And as they get set, Parker, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these in it.
It's
うえ、
another
ナイス。
mistake. He's
ナイス、ナイス、ナイス、インターセプト。よし。
pick it off.
素晴らしい。
Obviously not the cleanest this game with now 2 interceptions.
入れて
This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why
あ
some
と
of
こ
the
い
best
つか
QBs playing today
いい
have
ね
baseball in their background because you flush your
ナイ
mistakes.
ス
Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions
ガチでナイ
behind and press forward ahead.
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケ
Now we've got the Bills
ーよ
offense
しよしよ
headed
しよ
back
し
to the field.
ここオフェンス大
They're
事
set up
めっちゃ
well inside of enemy territory. They've got a
Oke,
short
Omar.
field after
Kata,
that
oke.
pick.
ちなみになこれもある
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. It's a design boot. Pulled in by his
まあ
back.
まあまあまあまあまあいいでしょ
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will
惜しい
never go
あー
broke
1ヤード
taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
スイープ
So much
か
credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as
Oh,
we have
慎重に
reached
行こう
our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after
メッ
this.
シュでもありやな
Third and a lone yard coming up. Now it's White. Complete beyond marker. And they're gonna stop
Okay.
him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from
ナイ
three.
ス
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Timeout taken
Wait,
by the
wait, wait,
Patriots. They're
wait.
first to three. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
ペイトリオッツタイムアウトね
They'll break the huddle and
Where'd
come
he
up
go?
on first and goal.
俺はクックを信じている
Sticking to the air here. Here's a screen for Cook. Shoves one away.
取れよし取った
Here as he heads
どう
it back.
1ヤード
Well, this is the type of
残り1ヤー
you
ド
expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage too.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's second and inches. They are throwing it again.
取った
Looking,
took it out.
looking, but will not find it.
Oi, 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 oi.
Second and goal, Brock. Chances starting
どう
to
したらいい
run
んだ
in
よ
the score here.
この時
Didn't
のやり
see
方
a
知ら
whole
ね
lot
え
of
よ
room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that.
あかんいやそれまずいそれはまずいよ
It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
いや俺は攻めるぞ
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. Pass complete. Screen
い
play.
やくそ
And they stop it.
止
No
められたか
touchdown. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into
これまずいな
best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to
時
throw
間
that
流
one
せ
off
て
the
ね
playlist.
First down throw for May.
オッケーオッケーナイスナイスナイスナイスナイスナイス
Not on the same page with his
だ
tight
い
end.
ぶプレッシャ
So second down
ー感
coming
じてる
up.
ねメイン
May off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete.
あーまあまあまあまあしゃあないしゃあない
Looks like just about a step or two
それも
before
しゃあ
he
な
can
い
get to that 20. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play action. May. Pushing out past the 30.
はいこれはしゃあない
Yards on that play and a good call.
もうこれはしゃあないよ
Kid, I can promise you It's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, they're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul it down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's another Patriots first down.
On play action, here's May.
Okay.
Just couldn't adjust to it. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
頼むぞ。
Again, it's May.
Okay.
What they're doing there is the second down pass falls incomplete.
Nice.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw.
よし。
Another interception.
ナイスインターセプト。
Thompson.
トンプソン。
That deficit, that's nothing, bro. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final.
これ一気に行くよ。
Hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
He throws a bullet to the set. He's
Okay. これはタイムアウト。
inside the 25.
ナイス、シャキール。
Their first time out. They'll
ナイ
have
ス
two
シャキール、
left to
ガチ
wait
ナイスシャキール。
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Looking to throw, White. Just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down. White throwing here. Connects on the crosser.
コールマン。よし、よし、コールマン。
Zone he goes. Touchdown.
ナイスコールマン。
Add to their lead at the end of the half.
コールマン。
Touchdown.
よっしゃ。個人技、ここは個人技。
Keeping track, but just in case our audience is at his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one.
ガチでナイス。
Bass on for the extra point.
ここしっかり取っていく。OK。
The point after splits the upright. And the Bills double their lead.
ナイス。君たち、ナイスすぎる。
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Keeps away from one. He's brought down.
はい、
just
OK。
inside
25秒。
25.
25秒ね。
Coach Mike Vrabel ready in the Patriots for their next series.
しっかり
Not a
止
whole
め
lot
よ
of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Back to work after throwing the pick. We'll find Stevenson out of the
う。
backfield.
オッケー。回しゃない。これはしゃない。
Right along that 35-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
だいぶボスは押せてるよ。
From the gun, it's May. And Stevenson on the jump off.
オッケー。
They get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. May now from the gun.
オッケー。
Up, they're able to drop it. Just before halftime.
ナイスサック。ボスはいいね。
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Can't find anyone.
Wow.
He's forced to throw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He puts some air under it deep down the left.
Okay, nice.
Defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on
素晴らしい。
downs.
All
だいぶ
right,
抑え
Kate,
てる
thanks
ぞ。
very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. And this is a
メイフィール
touchdown.
ド。
The Bucs win their second straight as they get the victory here. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Tank Dell. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get it. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. 14-all the score at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders.
レイダー頑張
And
れ。
it's the rookie from Boise State,
な
Ashton
んだ今の
Genty.
は。
All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month
いや、これマジ
remaining
で。
in the regular
うわ、レイ
season.
ダースの話は深い。
Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of
いや、なん
which
とか食い込まない
defense
とい
can
け
make
ない。
a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
頼むぞ。よしよしよし。し
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
っかりオフェンス。
Wrong with the return.
うっ
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down
タ
inside
ッ
the
クル
30.
強いね。
At their own 29-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now run by Cook.
ナイスナイス。
This across that
Nice
40-yard
run.
line before they manage to stop it. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Now White. Dumped off to his
は
right.
い。くそー、惜しい
This
な。
up to the 45 before he's brought down.
今のはいけててもおかしくない。
Don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. Call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Left side into the hands of Shakir.
シャキール、ナイス。
Right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
ナイスキャッチ。
And he has stayed
いいね。
active throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. It really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
シャキールいいね。
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's White to throw. They'll find Moss here.
オッケーオッケー。
Out of bounds as he gets it down.
いいね。
He picks up 15
素
on
晴
the
らしい
play.
な。
And the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game.
オッケー、パルマ。コールマンか。コールマンナイス。
16.
know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Now the shotgun give to Cook.
Cook, nice. Okay, nice.
You know what I like about a second short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. White to throw it. Rose caught.
早いなディフェンス。
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back to throw. Here's White.
あかん。
For a moment, but a great defensive play. It's incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards of it.
よっしゃ、先ー Yes!ガチでナイス。素晴らしい。スピードで。こいつ速いな、やっぱ。足。キール。素晴らしいね。ここしっかり取っていく。OK。OK。めっちゃ風吹いてる。OK。よし。しっかりディフェンス頑張って感じやな。ミスった。カバー3にしちゃった。オッケー。なんか奇跡的に刺さった。危ねえ。カバー4徹底しよう。
Just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
よし。またインターセプト。ナイス。いいね。ナイス。ナイスインターセプト。
But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's Cook. Has a lane inside
い
the
け。
25.
走り切れ。よし。オッケー。ナイス。ジェームズ・クック爆発。ウェイ。止められねえぜ。今日のクックは止められねえぜ、おい。ガチで素晴らしい。7秒で終わった。オッケー。いいね。
This has become must-score territory now. Every time out as they trail by a full
オッケー。ここマジ頑張ろうぜ。
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
キュービサックもいいよ。そろそろ行っていいよ。
Play action. Here's May. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes.
うわ、落とした。
It's
う
incomplete.
わ、危ねえ。結構今の危なかった。
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing
今の
into
結果悪かったぞ。
and there aren't a lot of easy
陣地
completions
狙っ
to
て
be
くるのやっ
found
ぱ
in
り
that
も
part
う
of the field.
点差
Yeah,
が
and a
点差
lot
や
of
から。
those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。
Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
And the Patriots first down.
First and 10. Here's Stevenson.
オッケーオッケー、スティーブンさん止めていく。
And here maybe a yard and second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's
やばいな。
just beyond midfield at the
普通に抜かれてるぞ。
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short
オ
pass
ッケーオッケー。ナイスタッ
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
ク。いいよいいよ。
Second and 6 coming up here. Off the play action. May. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
いやー、今のいかれた。
Touchdown. The Patriots taking the
こ
lead.
れは無理やな、今のは。
DeMario
完全に出足
with the touchdown.
遅れたわ。
Boy, Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
オッケーオッケー。これもう時間、
The
とにかく
Patriots kick team
時
out
間
there
気に
as
しだ
they
しても
send
いい
it
時間やろ。
away.
でも2ポゼッションしかないんか、もしかして。
Johnson with a return here. He's going well so
オッケーオ
far.
ッケーオッケー。
That's a good one
ナイスリターン、ナイスリターン。
Gets this to the 33. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. His production is carried over into the
ジェーム
second
ズ・ク
half.
ックやな、
Keeps
今
on
日は。
running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First down now, ball at the 33. This is Cook on the handoff.
はい。
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. There's a dive up the middle.
うわ。あ、来まくってるぞ。おい、ナイス。ランニングホール。
That play
空い
good
て
for
ますね。
17 on the
いい
first
ね。
down.
オフェンスラインいいね、今
Ooh,
日。
I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis.
Okay, okay, nice. Nice, Davis.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Zone read, they'll give it to Davis.
Okay, nice Davis.
For a 5-yard gain, it's third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
70 Lions.
We'll go with a design keeper. And that short
Okay.
game is enough for a new set it down.
スライディングどうやってやるのかわからん。ナイスナイス。それはナイスよ。
Get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Cook. And his effort
Okay,
results in
okay,
maybe
okay.
2 yards, but nothing more.
これクック使うのやばいな。
There's room for more. They know it.
ジェットスイープみたいなのないんか。
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
あ、ディレイオブゲーム。
The flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
やらかした。
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
ジェットスイープしたいんやけどな。まあいいか。
Offense to the line. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty.
Okay.
Just outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
ナイスナイス。
I think we've all become very accustomed and outraged.
あ、あった。今ジェットスイープあった。これじゃん。ジェットスイープ。
They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
あっちょー。めっちゃ下がった。
He will go down behind the line.
あら、ジェットスイープダメじゃん。
The challenge is when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
White looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
何してんねん。
And for the second
一体
straight
何
play,
をしてるんだ
they're
僕
headed
は。
the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
ミスったような気がする。
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back.
Okay, okay.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Nice, 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 nice.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards.
Nice kick.
This kick is good. And the advantage now
Kick
sits
is
at
good.
24.
Nice, nice, nice.
To make most
いや
of
だい
those
ぶ
attempts
タイ
from
ム
this distance, but it's never a lock.
ポジションできたん
How
ちゃ
will
う
they take this and finish off the drive with points?
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. On the
とにかく
return,
早
here's
くも
Gibson.
うファイナルクォーターに入りたいね。
The Patriots send to Mario Douglas with the football once again.
ダ
And
メ
that
だ。
last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson.
はい、オッケー。まあまあまあまあまあ、スクエアでやったら。
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー、スティーブンさん。
Lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
マジか、
Now
お
we've
疲れ
got。some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here.
厳しいね。ディフェンス削られるの。
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
いや、マジか。
Inside the 30.
いやー、なんでー。今の競り負けた。なんでだー。今のなんで競り負けた。いや、今のなんで今の入ってたよな、落下地点。いやー、マジか。しかも2ポイント。なめとんな、2ポイントは。さあ、きつすぎ。まあまあまあまあ、これはもうしゃあないよ。いや、俺時間使っていくしかない。頑張ろう、みんな。
And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And start with a give to Davis.
Okay. Nice, Davis.
Brock to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down run by Davis.
Okay. Nice, Davis.
Before he's able to break it across midfield.
やるね、デイビス。
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards after.
調子に乗るなよ、コーチ。
Just a yard shy of midfield.
何インターセプトさせようとしてるの。ナイティー。プカナイティー、プカナイティー、ナイティーナイティー、プカナイティー。
Going right back to Davis.
あ、オッケーオッケー。
He only managed 1 yard. The defenders were at the
この
ready.
時間流したいな。
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
A very
Okay.
Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here. As they try to close this out.
まあもうこのタッチダウン2本はもうしゃあない。相手がうまかった。ロングパスしきよったな。でもだいぶインターセプト取れてる方やろ今日。
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Right throwing here. Completed over the middle.
Okay. Nice.
Just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock. It has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback.
Okay, 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 okay. Nice, nice, nice.
Game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, the fullback gets you the hard yards. It gets you those first downs, a third down. Not too much different than that 3-wood in my golf bag. Just something trusty about it when I really need it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Looking to throw, White. Finds him over the middle.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice.
They'll move the chains after that pickup.
いいね。
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Connor gave here to Davis.
Okay, okay. Nice, Davis.
After a short pickup to the
いいね、いいね。いいよ。
It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness, the pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
At the 60, at the 60.
Now the 50.
Design quarterback run here.
Okay, okay. まあまあこれしかない。
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet.
メッシュで取りに行くか。
But what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here we go, Simon.
フィールドゴール圏内からな。インターセプトだけはマジ勘弁って感じ。
Now it's White. Got a man. It's
Okay, nice. Knox.
He'll go down here at the 16. Call it 7
Knox,
yards
nice.
on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
60 Bison.
Davis off the pistol handoff.
Hey.
First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
これしゃあないね。
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Patriots' 15-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy Eagles.
Gets it
い
right.
や、これ全然誤差なんだ。
No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Here he goes. 3rd and long.
あかん。
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and
いや、イエローやけどな。ノーフラッグさっき言ってない、体に。
One thing you see NFL defenses do is
まあ、これはもう、
fourth
いい
down,
です
it's
ね。
down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
OK。
passes
ナイス
kick
キッ
is good. Make this a 19.3 score
ク。よしよし、でもだいぶ時間使ったんじゃないか。
This one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most
だいぶ使ったん
improbable
じゃないマ
comeback
ジで。
attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Pass now to kick this away.
9分やからな。
the return, here's Gibson. Coverage
Aye,
team
okay.
gets him down at the 26-yard line.
あ
The
と9分
Patriots
半
running their offense out there. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Setting up a screen here for Gibson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
まあこれしかないです。
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We've set it down from 37.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw for May.
うい、オッケー。
Throws incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time.
ハムリン。
And now it's second down. Back to the air. It's May.
オッケー、ナイス。
Incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away.
ナイスラック。
Third down.
素晴らしいね。
Just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
May now on third down. Hits him on the
いやー、行かれたか。
He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
May off the play fake. Next on the crosser.
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。
Midfield and starts the drive into Bill's territory.
ナイスナイスナイス。
While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. Offense to line. This is second and 4. Here's May again. Left off to his
はい、
running
オ
back.
ッケー。
And that's all with the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. To the air on third and long. Crosses the 35. Still got
いやー、行かれたか。
taken down at the 28.
ワイドしたとこ。
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going play action. May. It's complete. Kyle Williams.
いやーか。
Into the end
ま
zone.
たや。
New England touchdown.
ガンガン行かれるぞ。
Within 2 possessions.
どうしたどうしたマジで。
And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights.
まずい。
And the Patriots shave some of the
地
lead.
味に行かれてる。
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
ここタッチダウン取りたいな。
Johnson now on the return.
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。ナイスリターン。
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of third downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL. It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. Yeah, it's 3 points, but you love the execution on third down especially.
Back to throw. Here's White. In the hands of Knox, complete.
はい、ナイスロック。
And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That goes as a gain
Flashy.
of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's White to throw. Downfield, and
はい、ナイスタキル。
And
シャキールいいね。ガチでええやん。
That right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Hand off here to Davis.
Aye.
That initial tackle stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, kid, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
White to throw it. Jump off Popeye's back.
よーし、いった。オッケー。ナイスタッチャー。デイビス。素晴らしい。いや、スクリーン決まるね。スクリーンが素晴らしいな、みんな。ブロックが素晴らしいよ。はい、オッケー。レッツ。オッケーオッケー。4分ね。5分切ったよ。
On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
We've set it down from the 37.
Hi, okay. Nice tour.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a give to Stevenson.
Okay.
Wake up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Made out a throw on third. That's caught.
まあこれはしゃあないな。
And they push this down to the 47-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots. First down.
May on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here.
無理。タッチダウンか。コーナーバックな。いかれてるな。いけたやろこれ。いや無理か。
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
オッケーですオッケーです。これもどうしたらいいか分からんもんな。頑張って取るしかないよ。Okay.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that Finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with
Okay, okay. Nice,
And
nice,
with a
nice, nice.
gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Less than a ruler
もう
needed
時間
here
とに
on
かく進
second
めた
down.
いな。時間進めながら
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
フィールドゴール蹴りたいかなって感じやな。
Dive play straight ahead.
はい、OK。
Pickoff, and it gets him a first down. So a
Nice,
timeout
nice, nice.
comes in. It looks like the defense using its
Nice
first to
pass out.
stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going and getting you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
OK, OK。
First down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. White looking to throw.
うわ、落とした。
To the turf, couldn't hang on. It's
それが
incomplete.
一番ダメ。落とすのが一番ダメだよ。
Breaking concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back.
うわ、マジか。
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
まあもうこれキックですね。これしゃあない。ラフィンザパサーじゃないん。の投げてよ。投げ終わってからバッホーンっていくの。いいんでしたっけ？
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bills with a comfortable
よしよし。
12-point lead.
ここしっかり。
The Bills will turn to their kicker Tyler Bass for the field goal try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash.
取りたい。
Bass's kick is good.
よし。
Hold on though, there's a
し
flag
かもイエロ
down
ー？
here.
何のイエロ
If this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
ー？じゃあキッカー。オッケー。フィールドゴール。アクセプト。
A fortunate break for them as they get a
Okay,
gift
okay.
with roughing the kicker.
これでかいぞ。
Offense heading back out to keep things going.
オートマティックファーストダウン。これでかい。
Fourth down for that defense, roughing the
これマジ
kicker.
で。
Now they've got a first inside the red zone.
時計回すだけやと。
Running it after the penalty.
まさかのタッチダウン。
In the end zone for a Buffalo
オッケー。
The Bills
これは。
picked up the win right there.
これは。
So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage,
Okay.
and he took it all the way for safety.
ナイスナイスナイス。
Good kick. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then
よ
explode.
しよしよしよし。
And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Pass now
あ
to
とデ
kick
ィフェン
this
スだけ。
away. On the return, here's Gibson. He dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the
よしよし。
Head coach Mike
あと1分半。
ready in the Patriots for their next series.
タイムアウト1個しかない
Final
ですよ。相
opportunity
手
to
は。
make things a little closer in that final score. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's May. Throwing the out route complete.
オッケー。
And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
May now from the gun.
オッケー。ナイス。ラップうまいなマジで。
Incomplete.
ラップうまいんですよ。
Retained through that hit. And now they'll face a
結局。
3rd and 3.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Third and short here, trying to pass. Caught by his back, Gibson.
Hey.
Moved past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Now a shotgun handoff.
Hey, okay. Nice to stop.
Down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Maybe a bit of desperation, here's a deep shot.
よし、ナイス。オッケー、ナイスカバ
Make it happen, now it's third down.
ー。オッケー、オッケー。
Phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third and long for him here.
はい、よいしょ。
Picked off by Shaq Thompson.
ナイス。
And the Bills get it as he makes his third interception this game.
インターセプト
Say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer.
トンプ
by doing
ソ
it
ン
on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
オッケー。マジで勝ちました。
On second down.
嬉しすぎる。この勝ちはでかいぞ。首の皮一枚つながったんじゃないか。
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense
五分五分へ残していく。
take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills. As with that, we'll sign off from New
素晴
England.
らしいね。惜しかった。マジで。オッケー。どうなったみんな。どうなったんだ。俺らは結局何に勝てばどうなったんや。銀経度も失っているが、いやーどうだこれ。9位か。それでもレイダースが7勝6敗。なるほどね。レイダース勝ったんか。よし。
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul.
ブロンコスが7位。
Walk in any spot, every soaking from a time
8勝6敗か。
streets of karma. They used to kill for shade
い
snakes.
やー、1個だから1個負け多いんやな。絶対そうや。
Flick sounds of their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage.
勝6敗か。
Years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by
で
assuming
俺はもう可能性ないのか。
my name, the truest.
ないなら教えてほしいんやけど。
Like real prop, creep with
イ
baddies
ー
and
グ
sequence
ルス、
dresses with
レ
high
ッツ、
strung.
ブラウン
Fresh off
ズ。
the jet, you can see my vision while
ディ
I
フェンス
come.
高
How much
え。
time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my
終
name?
わるか。
What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? My name.
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a